Boys, we took a win on Nasdaq last night. This is the trade recap. And I was looking, and lots of people actually lost the trade that I took today. So I want to show you guys exactly why you should not have lost. And I'm going to show you guys the two other trades you could have taken on US30. So let's quickly go over the sell on US30, right? Market opens here, comes to the level. If you guys do not know the strategy, go check out the strategy, right? So price comes to the level. That's number one. What are we looking for? A retrace. This is a very big retrace. And if you guys want to go more technical in it, we have this little 1 minute fair value gap, which I don't really care too much about 1 minute fair value gaps. But we have this 1 minute fair value gap. We come into it, and then we come down. So we have our push, we have our retrace, and now all we are waiting for is a push past the lowest point it got to on the first push. Then we're going to push. That's your entry, right? You could have done something like entry there. Stop loss could be above this chop here. Take profit. Wherever your take profit was, it would have been a winning trade. Cool. Now, later on in the session, you also could have taken a US30 reversal. I want to show you guys something. This does not happen often at all. You'll probably see this like maybe twice in a year, 3 times in a year, right? Very fucking big drop. A 462 point drop. So, I did not take this reversal because I already took a win on Nasdaq and I want to keep my rules really simple. But this was a very, very nice trade. So as you can see, we swept literally everything. We filled all these fair value gaps. And then we had our first up candle. You could have entered off that. I like to be a little bit more passive. We waited for the up candle. I like to see a little bit of a pullback and then a push past that first up candle. I just see, you know, a little bit of market experience, a little bit of free source. When I see the first up candle on a reversal play, I like to wait for a little pullback and then a second push. Sometimes I will miss the trade because of that, but you know, most of the time it's hitting. So stop loss, like underneath this low, take profit was at equilibrium. So equilibrium of the big drop. So equilibrium's right here, little 1-to-1 trade. You could have gotten a better entry and you could have had a tighter stop. You could probably put your stop loss like this, but I just mocked it up. I didn't take the trade, but I just wanted to see how it would play out. So that's 2 wins you could have taken on US30. Now, I took this very, very nice Nasdaq short, and I'm very happy with how I played this. So if I jump onto the 1 minute time frame, we have our levels for today, by the way. Top level, we sort of had this like little mid-level kind of thing. Where did market open? Market opened. So market opened in a bit of a funny position. Market opened up here, right? So if we come underneath, then I could potentially use this as a top level because we were at all-time highs and there was no good level to use for buys, right? So I was just keeping that in mind. If we come down, then I could potentially use this level as a top level. But we didn't have to use it, so we don't have to worry about that. So market opens here, comes all the way down. What are we waiting for? A retrace, right? So we hit the level, we had a retrace in the same candle, and then we had a nice second push. Lots of people didn't enter off of this. Lots of people did enter off this as well, but their stop loss was far too tight. Boys, why would you put your stop loss? Let me ask you this question. For the people that took this trade and lost, right? Why would you put your stop loss like right here? Why would you put it right here? There's nothing protecting it. At least if we put it up here with this choppers, it's protected because we have like a mini level going on, right? So this candle right here, this fucked up a lot of people because their stop loss was far too tight. So boys, make sure when you're putting your stop loss, you're not just putting it in a random position. Make sure you know why you're putting it there. So, add my stop loss right up here. And then we had a push, pullback, second push. And then it was a little bit scary watching it. It came up, but at the end of the day, I do not care if I win or lose. I only care if I follow the rules. So it came up very close to the stop loss, and then it came back down, and then it came back up, and then it came back down. Once it came back down here, this candle right here, I was like, alright, bet. I'm going to trail my stop loss to here. Because if it's going to come up, come down, come up, come down, and then come back up, I don't think the trade's going to work out anymore. I don't think it's probable. I'm going to take out. So where you place your stop loss and where you trail your stop loss is just the point where you think the market, if it goes there, it's not probable in your direction anymore, right? So stop loss started here, and then when it came down here, I trailed it to this high. And then after that, it kind of fucked around for a little bit longer, and then it went all the way to the take profit, and then it just did fuck all for the rest of the session. But yeah, I saw lots of people entering way down here, stop loss above this little fair value gap. Bro, if you guys don't get a good entry, and if your entry is late, you have to wait for a bit of a pullback. You can't FOMO in, because then you'll have to have a tighter stop loss, and then you might get stopped out, and then run into your TP, just like this example did. So make sure your stop loss is in a very key area, and make sure your take profits also in a key area. We had this liquidity down here that I took profit at. You guys will see in the live video. And my entry was about here. So overall, very good trade. We are up on the prop firm. Great way to start the week. And make sure to check out the live video. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.